Hello and welcome back to CK2 Gamers Nacht with a Wood Elf campaign and my 20 minutes of ranting. We're talking about stuff, not really ranting, I usually do. Anyway, as usual, I want to start off with something, basically a bit of an explanation of something that I find important and something that needs to really happen, otherwise I will go nuts. Just one thing, I really am over my demise size here. I thought I was good. What happened? Did I lose? Okay, so just 1 second here. Really nice. Let's see, can I change the law for that? 2066, this is in 1 year. Alright, okay, that was some problem. Anyway, what I want to talk about is a bit of a future thing for the channel. So I've noticed, especially last week during the holidays, that when recording, because of due to time constraints, I could not record in big chunks. I had to record as minor chunks. So I noticed that I was getting sort of think of the word. I was less excited by the game than I usually am. So, you know, sort of, bored's not the right thing, but it kind of is. I sort of get mildly bored and tired with playing CK2 for so long, because we have been playing CK2. I have been playing CK2 since the beginning of May. Now, I've been recording several hours a day every weekend since that time, except for one weekend where I was on holiday, so I had to spend twice as much in the weekend previous, and that week off I had in the during New Year. And I don't really like the fact that that's happening. So to take a precaution for it, I am going to got a few things in. I gotta make a few changes. Just let me do this. And here. I gotta make a few minor changes. First of all, I'm only gonna run from this moment onward to CK2 modded series at this time. That doesn't mean I'm actually gonna prematurely cut any series, but the moment the series end. And one of them is actually nearing ending, and I will talk about that a little bit later. I'm not gonna replace it with a new CK2 series. Okay. The second reason is because we're growing right now at a fairly large rate. We're actually over 500 subscribers right now. You know, really thanks for that, and I'm amazed with the speed that it's continuing. I secondly want to prevent a little bit that I will become a CK2 exclusive channel and risk when I start switching up content, because it inevitably is going to happen that people will leave in massive droves. So I'm trying to slowly introduce new concepts into the channel, new games, and I want to change the image slightly more towards general Grand RTS gaming, games that, you know, require thinking. And a little bit less of exclusive CK2 content, or even exclusive Paradox content, because when Total War Warhammer gets released, I'm definitely gonna play that on the channel. It will still probably most likely be a lot of Paradox related titles, because they just tend to produce the games that I really enjoy. But yeah, I just want to play more games for the channel. So that's actually reason 2 and 3. So I want to get some different feeling, and I plan to play different games. And I got a few games in mind that I really want to record, that I've been playing a little bit on my off time, and I'm really excited about. So just, you know, it sounds like and I want to record it. You know, I want to share this stuff with you guys, because one of them is a really unknown little game which I think has amazing potential. And it's really fun to play, actually. So that's basically the three main reasons that I want to change things up a little bit. That basically means that the My channel is now currently split up in slots, in time slots. I preferably release every 12 hours of video. I want to, at some point, perhaps if I've got the time, change that to every 6 hours, but that is just kind of take a ridiculous amount of time to do all the recording, editing and all that kind of stuff. So that is not really in the near future. Then perhaps when I get a bit more time and my life stabilizes a bit more. But there is, so on Saturday and Sunday you will get 2 videos. On Tuesday and Thursday you can also get 2 videos, and it will be every 12 o'clock Central European time, European Standard Time. On Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays you get 3 videos, one at 2 at 12 and one at 6 o'clock in the morning, I believe it is. I want to start using those slots, those from Monday, Wednesday and Friday, to do something different from CK2. So it basically means you'll still get a majority, 8 videos of CK2 a week, and, well, 9 videos or something else, which basically will, now one of them is Hearts Fire, that will stay, because I just want to learn the game a lot better. So yeah, that's one. The other 2 I'm gonna just change up. What that does mean, if, for example, the Corn campaign, for some reason I decide to end it, it will be replaced with, for example, with this campaign, with the Wood Elven campaign. Why would it be the Wood Elven campaign? It's because it's within the same mod, and I will run the 4-slot series a CK2 game, because I'm still having amazing a lot of fun. I'm just having a little bit less, and I'm noticing that I'm so tired of the game. So I just want a little bit less of CK2 and a little bit more of something else, you know, just for my own enjoyment as well. And that actually brings me up to the next point, the Corn series, because let's be a little bit realistic here. What state is the Corn series? Well, the Corn series is in such a great state that it is basically won. And what I mean by won is there is no way that anybody could stop us on the map. Even the entire Empire and Britannia combined will not be capable of stopping us. It just will not happen. I noticed this with the invasion of Ulthuan. It's just the way it is. And I gotta be honest here. The game is slowing down mostly because I am really... the plan was to plunder every province dry, and I still want to continue that trend, but it slows down the game significantly. And as this mod is, it just tends to chug a lot. It's a very intensive mod to run. Now, this is not really... I don't see it as a problem here, but... ooh, I want this province. I don't see that as a major problem, but it's more like it's an issue that we got to address, right? And to be so realistically speaking, the Corn game is won. There is nothing that can stop us. So I can just continue going on and going on and going on and going on and going on until it's finally done. The entire world is blood red and that kind of stuff. But is it really something that I need to do? If I take, for example, my if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you do. But my campaign, what's the game? My Lord of the Rings mod campaign with the Erebor, with the dwarves. We were not Erebor. We started as a single count, and we managed to grow into. We eventually became the Emperor and Mordor, and we were basically the only thing that stood against Mordor. And at some point, we had finally had the war against Mordor, and I took land. I managed to win, and I took land. I managed to succeed and take Moria, and that basically meant for me I can beat the biggest and baddest guy that is out there, and I did it not even close. It was quite a significant victory due to the state of the game, which was well, quite surprising because I was expecting actually that it would not win it. But I cut the series immediately afterwards. We had taken Moria, and that was it. We had taken our home capital. We became strong enough to do what we wanted to do. Oh my god, that is a big fucking invasion. So yeah. And I think it's the right mindset to have when dealing with the state of the games. When victory can be achieved, why don't you just accept the game as it is and achieve victory and expect that it will just continue as it does and that victory will be achieved? Because there is no risk at a certain point involved anymore. And when there is no risk and you just know, okay, I'm just going through the motions, I just need to, you know, actually achieve it. But it's just, it's like getting your driver's license, right? I don't know how it works in other countries, but in my country, it's basically you get your tests and you get either approved or not approved, and then you need to actually request a driver's license from the can't go on the name. The local city council, county, whatever stuff. But it will take about a week before you get it. During that period, you are not allowed to drive, even though you technically have a driver's license, because you don't technically have the driver's license yet. You still need to be given the license. It's a weird thing, but it's basically the same state that the corn campaign is in. We already have our driver's license, which is technically just, you know, we already have got our victory. Oh my god, these beastmen are really weak. We already have our victory, so why the hell don't we just accept the fact that that is the case? And we know we can drive, right? We know we can win, and we're certified to win. And it's if you look at the state of the game, I can infinitely grow at all sides, and it just becomes a bit of a bore, crushing down rebellions. And then you could say, well, why don't you just conquer everything real quick? Because I could probably do that within a couple of weeks, right? Just conquer everything within real quick. But that's not really the purpose of the game that we started out. They started out as you know, mass destruction. That's still what I want to do, sort of. But I noticed that the campaign is slugging. It's slowing down, and it's becoming nearly to a standstill. Especially when we look at things. We currently in the core campaign possess nearly everything of the wasteland, right? And it's also nearly plundered. We've conquered all the coastal areas of the North Sky. We've got the entire northern wastelands. We have a majority of Ulthuan. It's just, you know, we're gargantuanly in size, and I just completely lost the point of what I was trying to make. But it's, the challenge is out, right? There's no more a challenge. And you might say, well, what's your challenge in your Warhammer campaign? Because so far you really haven't got a challenge. You're managing to beat Bretonia. Yeah, you're right. I am. I really don't know. But the series is more me mumbling about stuff anyway. It might just, you know, we might come up to a decision like, okay, we're going to cut the corn campaign, but we're also going to cut the Warhammer campaign. We're going to replace it by something entirely new. I'm sure. I don't know. So far, I'm actually enjoying this campaign a lot more than my corn campaign, because stuff is happening here. Even though it is slow as molasses, stuff. I feel like stuff is happening. I like the fact that I'm growing, which is something that I'm not supposed to do. I'm trying to make use of certain mechanics to grow faster. Like, for instance, claiming this province will give me access to 2 more pieces of land that I can grow. Strange choice of hat, but I like it. You know, that kind of stuff. At some point we'll most likely get access to, well, we'll technically already have access to water. We don't have any actual ships though, but it's, technically we could be. Alright. So yeah, that is. I'm currently enjoying this game more than a Corn campaign, because the Corn campaign is just ridiculously out of hand and just becomes a rebel stomp at some point. And I don't find it that interesting. Ah, Regency. Right. Oh, that's interesting. Can I even change that? Oh, let's see. So yeah, that is the state of things. Basically, long story short, do you want to see the Corn campaign continue? Because it's going to be more of the same. There's not much happening, really. That's one. Two, different games will be coming in the future, and preferably sooner rather than later. So, yeah, just let me know about that. I like this one more as of right now. It just introduces some new mechanics. Also, it runs a little bit better than I think than the Corn campaign does, even though I'm running at speed 3 right now. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, yeah, right, something else. 500 of you. Holy fucking shit. My husband died. A natural death. Strange. He was depressed though. That's... I need to get married because I need to... Okay, so... I'm going in the Regency because I cannot marry. Start training troops. If you'll be so kind. Alright, we'll fight as a commander. Anyway, yeah, 500 of you. Holy shit, that is amazing. When you think about it, 350 of you joined since May. I was definitely not expecting it. Time I just feel some unreal. Life without Orion is a murmur's farce. I'm lost in the sea of loneliness and I don't know not where to return. Crap. Can I marry just before that? Just no. I'm already widowed anyway. All right. Just loses the trait widowed. He was a fraud anyway. This is nonsense. I will move on. People will not like me, but I need to move on. There needs to be an avatar. So, what do we have? Christ, you're all shit. Can marry a tree. A homosexual tree. Sorry, that's just ridiculous. Oh no, they're all really bad. I'm not gonna marry any of these dipshits. Oh, really no. Really not gonna happen. We'll need to start looking into some other houses. But yeah, 500 of you. I'm just amazed with things growing. With things that are going. It's I don't know exactly when it happened. I think it happened after 2016 rolled in. But it is just an amazing thing to see. So you're a woman? Look, I don't know. You're not in that list, alright. Anyhow, just browsing through these menus. I am genuinely surprised with the success the channel has had up to this point. Genuinely am. Really happy with it. A lot of females seem to have marital problems. Why are you a male? I can't keep you guys apart. My own kids seem to be very well off. That's a problem. I can't marry my own kids. Now can I? We'll just, you know, invite a few people to the court. There we go. Yeah, I'm very happy with the state of the channel. I am, on the other hand, I'm not really happy with the quality of our audio. Might sound silly, but a hunter? No. Socializer. You're a gluttonous though. Ah, you will do. That means that he will become... No, he doesn't. Huh. You would think... No, he doesn't. He's not the avatar. Well, that means I don't need to get married. Well, let's divorce this prick. It doesn't flip. It must always be an avatar, right? Just been a cause of continuation. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye bye.